Starting in cat stance on the right, wrists are crossed in front of the body. We're going to do a rooster step to the left. What you do is you lift your knee, spread the arms, step to the left, shift to the left and sink down, cross your wrists, bring your right foot into cat stance. Now we're ready for the left hand wrist punch, right foot side step. What happens here, as the left hand does the wrist punch and the right hand points toward it, the right foot steps to the side. In this case, we don't lift the knee, we just move the foot to the side. This is called right foot side step. Notice there's a diagonal line coming across the body from the left arm down through the center of the body down to the right foot. All right, come back to balanced position for a moment. This is an unusual move for us. We haven't done something like this exactly the same before, where our left arm is going in one direction and our right leg is going in the other direction. The right leg is moving to the side here so that we can then shift the weight onto that side and do the single whip karate chop. Let's take it from the beginning again. Let's take it from weights on the right leg, left foot in cat, crossing wrists. The first step is the rooster step to the side. That's the one where we lift our knee. Lift the knee, step to the side, separating the arms. Shift left, sink down, cross wrists, and bring the right foot into cat stance. Now we're ready to begin single whip. With that left hand wrist punch and right foot side step simultaneously. Then as we sweep the hand to the right, we shift the weight onto the right leg. And when the weight's all the way over to the right leg, we snap the whip, doing the karate chop at the end. Then shift your weight back onto the left leg, turn the palms forward, bring them in, cross wrists, bring the right foot into cat stance. This is called close-up. After we've done the single whip karate chop, we do close-up. Let's come back and do that on the other side, but let's do 3 overhead breaths. Two more. And one more. All right, we're doing the same thing we did before. Starting on the right side. Right knee is bent, left foot is in cat stance, wrists are crossed. Rooster step to the left, lift the knee, separate the arms and step to the left. Shift left, cross your wrists and bring the right foot into cat stance. Beginning of single whip. Left hand wrist punch, right foot side step. Right hand is in knife hand, points toward the left hand. Shift the weight to the right, sweep the hand around, single whip karate chop. Now close up to the left, shift the weight to the left, relax your hands, cross the wrists, bring the right foot into cat stance. Let's do that one more time on the same side, starting off in cat stance on the right. Wrists crossed. Lift the knee, step left, shift left and cross wrists, right foot comes to cat. Left hand wrist punch, right foot side step. Right hand single whip karate chop. Close up to the left. And down to balanced position. Now we'll do the exact same set of moves on the other side. Let's review the handwork first. We'll start with our wrists crossed. Rooster step, the arms come apart. Then we cross wrists. At this time we have shifted onto the right leg. So we start with a right hand wrist punch, left hand is in knife hand. Then the left hand sweeps around for the karate chop. And then we shift onto the right and close up to the right. Start with your weight on the left leg, right foot in cat stance, and crossing wrist. Rooster step to the right. Just lift the knee, separate the arms, step to the right, shift right, cross wrists, bring your left foot into cat stance, but don't put the heel down, keep the weight on the right leg. Now the right hand wrist punch and left foot side step simultaneously. Right hand wrist punch, left foot side step, left hand points toward the right hand. Then shift your weight onto the left leg, sweep the left hand around in the single whip karate chop, snap the whip, then close up to the right, shift to the right, cross your wrists, left foot comes into cat stance, and down to balanced position. When we do it in the sequence, we do first moving from right to left, do the whole sequence that way, then we do the same sequence left to right, and we're back where we started in cat stance on the right. Let's take the rooster single whip combination from the left side one more time, starting in cat stance on the left, crossing the wrists, rooster step to the right, lift the knee, step right, shift right and cross wrists. Left foot comes to cat. Right hand wrist punch, left foot side step, left hand single whip karate chop. Then close up to the right, bring your left foot in the cat stance and down to balanced. Let me show you one of the fine points about single whip. When we've done, starting on the right side, rooster step to the left, shift left, bring the right foot into cat. Now at this point, when we do the side step, make sure just your toes rest on the floor. Just the toes of the right foot rest on the floor. The weight stays completely on the left leg at first when you're doing the wrist punch and side step. So start with the weight on the left leg in cat stance, wrists crossed. Left hand wrist punch, right foot side step. Don't shift the weight. Then, as you do the single whip karate chop, you shift the weight to the right. Then we shift back to the left and close up. Other side now, rooster step to the right, shift right and cross wrists. Now here we keep the weight on the right leg, we do the right hand wrist punch, left foot side step, just the toes of the left foot rest on the floor. Don't shift the weight until you start sweeping the left hand around to do the single whip karate chop. Then shift the weight back to the right, come into cat stance and down to balanced position. Very good. Now let's put both moves together. Rooster starting from the right and going to the left, then doing it back in the other direction. Rooster single whip combination. Cat stance on the right, wrists are crossed. Lift the left knee and step to the left, separating the arms. Shift left and cross wrists. Right foot comes into cat. Now the simultaneous left hand wrist punch, right foot side step. Right hand sweeps around single whip karate chop, shift the weight to the right. Then shift to the left and close up with the hands. Bring the foot back into cat stance. And repeat on the other side. Rooster step to the right. Lift your knee. Separate your arms. Shift right. Cross the wrists. Bring the left foot into cat. Simultaneous right hand wrist punch, left foot side step. Left hand single whip karate chop. Shift your weight to the left. Then shift back to the right, cross wrists. Left foot comes to cat. And down to balanced position. Let's do 3 overhead breaths. And 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Let's repeat again just what we did. Starting on the right side, doing it on both sides. Cat stance on the right, wrists are crossed. Rooster spreads wings, side step to the left. Lift the knees, separate the hands, step left, shift left and cross wrists, right foot comes to cat. Single whip, the weight's on the left leg, so it's the right foot side step, left hand wrist punch. Right hand sweeps around, single whip karate chop. Shift the weight back to the left, cross wrists, right foot comes into cat stance, and repeat on the other side. Rooster step to the right, shift right and cross wrists. Left foot comes to cat stance. Simultaneously, right hand wrist punch, left foot side step. Left hand single whip karate chop, shift the weight to the left. Then shift to the right, cross wrists. Left foot comes to cat stance and down to balanced position. Very good. Let's do our rooster single whip step to the left and right. Starting on the right side, left foot in cat stance, wrists crossed. Rooster step to the left, shift the weight left, cross the wrists, right foot comes to cat. Single whip, right foot side step, left hand wrist punch. Right hand single whip karate chop, shifting the weight to the right. Then close up to the left, right foot comes to cat. Repeat on the other side, rooster step to the right, shift right and cross wrists. Right hand wrist punch, left foot side step, left hand single whip karate chop. And close up to the right. Let's do this one more time, a little faster. Rooster step to the left, shift left and cross wrists. Left hand wrist punch, right foot side step, right hand single whip karate chop. Close up to the left, crossing wrists, right foot comes to cat. Rooster step to the right, shift right and cross wrists. Right hand wrist punch, left foot side step, left hand single whip karate chop. Close up to the right, bring the left foot into cat stance, and down to balanced position.